Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Tally Girl, aka Anaya, and we are back with another video. So if you can tell by the title, I am going to be restarting something on my channel, which is my nail polish collection. So I was looking back at my videos and I realized that I had not done a nail polish collection video series since 2019. So that was a while ago. So I wanted to reintroduce this on my channel, and we are going to start that today with Zoya. So I love my Zoya collection. It's like one of my prized possessions. And yeah, you guys are going to see it's all nice and neat and color coordinated and all that stuff, and that is the only like section of my nail polish collection that is like that. So I do really love my Zoyas. Hopefully one day I can display them on like a really cute nail polish rack. But anyways, right now I have all my nail polishes in bins, as you guys will see. I just wanted to introduce this video and introduce this series back to my channel because I have not done one in so long, and my nail polish collection is so much different than it was in 2019. So I hope you guys like the video. Please subscribe if you have not already, and let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite Zoyas, especially if you don't see them in this next clip. Let me know down in the comments what are some of your favorite Zoyas that you feel like I should have in my collection, and I will tell you guys some of my favorite Zoyas as we go through. So that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, y'all, so here is my beautiful Zoya collection. So as you can see, they are all color coordinated in this box here. I still do have a little bit of room over here for some more polishes, but this is the collection so far. So I have it going in rainbow order. So we're going to get started with our reds. So the first one I have, this is from, all of these are from Zoya. I'm going to keep saying that throughout this video, so sorry. But this one is in the shade Sam. So this is a beautiful dark red. I think this one's opaque in about 2 coats, just that ox blood burgundy type of color. Next up, we have one of their matte velvet polishes, and this one's in the shade Amal. Again, another just super beautiful polish. This one is, since it dries down matte and it has shimmers in it, it kind of looks like velvet, as the name implies, on the nails. Next up, we have this one. This is a newer purchase. I got this during Black Friday. This is Blair, and I have not worn this one yet, but it's super beautiful. This is a pixie dust. So this is one of Zoya's textured polishes, and this is in the shade China. This is one of the beautiful Zoya holographics. I ranted and raved about this one in my best polishes of 2022 video. If you guys have not seen that, I will link it in the cards. But this one is called Everly. It's a beautiful like pinky red holographic polish. Next up, we have a beautiful red cream. This one's in the shade Carmen. And we have another red. This is, what is this called? It's called Sealy. And this is just a beautiful red, but it has that gold glitter slash shimmer. I guess this is like a larger shimmer particle in this one, but super gorgeous either way it goes. Next up, we have this kind of like watermelon, pinky, reddy type of shade. And this one's in the color Joyce. I don't think I've worn this one yet. I don't think so. I have worn this one, which is really similar. This one's Sonia, just to do a little comparison. So Joyce is a little bit pinker. It's on the pink side of watermelon, whereas Sonia is on the red side of watermelon. So they are slightly different. And I also have this polish. This one is called Tanya. And just to compare it to Carmen, slight differences in undertones with these two. I feel like Tanya is a little bit warmer than Carmen. So we're getting into our oranges now. So we have another pixie dust, and this one's in the shade Dara. Absolutely love this one. Look at that gold shimmer in there. And then we have this one called Sandy. I have not worn this yet. So it's like a creamsicle orange, and it has like a very faint like shimmer in there. I don't think it would be visible on the nails, but I haven't worn this one yet. I definitely need to pull that out for the springtime. And I have one lonely yellow / gold from Zoya. This is another pixie dust, and this one is in the shade let's see, Solange. So I need to get some more Zoya yellows. Let me know what your favorite Zoya yellows are in the comments. Moving into our greens, we're going to start with this beautiful cream. This one's in the shade Jace. I love this. It's not coming up all the way true to color on camera. It's a little bit more dusty. It's not as vibrant as this, as what it's showing on camera. But this one's gorgeous. And I love this like for the fall, or like transitioning from summer into fall. Super pretty. Another gorgeous pixie dust textured polish. This one's in the shade Elfie. Just a beautiful winter emerald green. We have another beautiful emerald green. This one is called Regina. Again, just like the metallic sister to Elfie. Gorgeous. Next, we have another hollow, and this is Merida. Some of these, I know the names without like looking at them, but I'm gonna try to flip them up so you guys can see the names, because I will not be typing all of this out in the in the comment box or in the drop down box. But this one needed a good shake, kind of settled. But this one is called Wednesday. This is a beautiful like seafoam green. I love wearing this one for the springtime. But yeah, just make sure to screenshot. Like I said, I'm going to try to make sure to show you guys the names on the bottles if you're interested in any of the colors. But this is called Tiana, and this is beautiful light green. I really bought this for the name because Princess Tiana and Princess and the Frog, her dress is like similar to this color of green. So I bought it for her. This is a really nice polish though, a good formula. Going into my favorite section, blues. I have quite the number of blues from Zoya. This is one of my favorite Zoyas, hands down. Pixie Dust, and this one is in the shade Waverly. Now some of these tags are messed up because I was moving out of my college dorm a couple of years ago, and my dad dropped the box that had my nail polishes in it, and I remember it was no, it was an OPI. It was OPI Oh Susie Mio, and it broke and it spilled everywhere. So some of these labels will have that polish on them. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful sapphire. Like, I absolutely love this one. Like top 5 Zoyas for me. Then we have another iconic shade. Again, that beautiful hollow formula. This one's in the shade Dream. Beautiful. And then we have the matte velvet formula. I have blues in every formula that Zoya has. This one is called Yves, I believe. Again, that beautiful satin matte formula. This is another beautiful one. This one's called Sia. This is another great polish. I like to transition from winter, I'm sorry, from spring, Lord, I'm saying all the seasons, from summer into fall. This one's really pretty for that time as well. Another beautiful metallic shade, and this one is called Gin. Again, this one just glows off the nail. Very pretty. It's very similar to Regina in formula, just a different color. Another beautiful pixie dust. This one is in the shade, what is this, Liberty. This is my only Zoya that I've purchased from a D-stash, but it's this beautiful like teal blue. Next up, we have this one called Ocean. This is another one of my favorites from last year. Beautiful like pool water blue, and you can see those little shimmers in there. Gorgeous, it glows off the nails. This one's a glass fleck polish, and it's in the shade Alicia. Super duper pretty. Love that one as well. I love all of my Zoya blues. This one is called Yummy, I believe. Yes, this one's called Yummy. And this is a beautiful blue. It's like a, I guess you would say this is like a cornflower type of blue. It's showing up on camera a little bit more vibrant than what it is. It's a little bit lighter, a little dustier, but gorgeous. Then we have this one called, what is this called? Saint. This one's a beautiful blue, and it has a pink shimmer element. I'm not sure if you guys can see that in the bottle. A little bit right there. But this one's super gorgeous. I love pairing this one with a coat of China Glaze Fairy Dust on top. Next polish we have is Emerson. And Emerson is this beautiful, super light blue, very, very light blue, but it's still a really good formula, opaque in 2 coats. Next up we have Aster, or I think it's called Aster. And this is like a periwinkle, so it does have some purple notes in there. And it also has this beautiful shimmer element as well. Now we're getting into the purples. So this first one we have is Layton. A beautiful dark purple, but not too dark to the point where you can't tell that it's purple. It's like that rich eggplant aubergine color. Another gorgeous Zoya Hollow. Look at that. This one is a Peyton. Gorgeous darker purple. And we're going to keep this one out because I'm going to compare it to this one. This one is in the shade Aurora. Love this one. So just to put these side by side, as you can see, Peyton is a lot darker than Aurora, but both of them are gorgeous. And we're going to go out of order here just so I can just compare all of them. This is the other purple holographic Zoya, and this one's in the shade Finley. And just to compare all of these for you guys, Finley is very cool toned. This has like a blue undertones, whereas these two have like warmer undertones to them. And then Peyton is darker than Aurora. Just to compare all of them. If you love purple, I feel like you need all three. But definitely just wanted to compare those for anybody that was wondering. Wait, Finley goes here. Okay. Now for the polish we skipped over. This one is Sansa. gorgeous. Again, dark purple, but it has these gold glitter shimmer particles in there. Super pretty. And it really looks like this on the nail. It's gorgeous. Moving on, we have this super gorgeous dusty purple. And this is in the shade Avi. Amazing. And then we have Mira. I don't think I've worn this one yet. I need to wear this one. This is a beautiful cool toned purple cream. Should pull this out for spring. Next up, we have this one. What is this called? Iridani. This one is super beautiful. So it's a purple base and it has all of these shimmers in there that are different colors. Some are holographic, some are blue, some are pink. And this is Ripley, I believe. Yes. This is a beautiful like berry, kind of like almost fuchsia color. It's kind of like in between a purple and a pink. Moving on to some of my lighter purples. I don't think I've worn this one yet either. This one's called a V. Again, a light dusty purple. And last but not least, for our purples, we have this beautiful pixie dust, and this one's in the shade Stevie. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not our last purple. We have one more. This one's called Abby, and this is just your classic lavender pastel purple. Gorgeous. Okay, now we're officially getting into the pinks. This is Tarin. So this is a beautiful fuchsia jewel toned shimmery pink, and it has that blue flash in there that you guys can see a little bit. Ugh, gorgeous. This one's perfect for the holidays. Amazing. Next up, we have this gorgeous blush shade in Corina, and it has that beautiful gold shimmer in there. By the way, if you guys want to know the color that I have on my nails, it will be in the description box. This is Bridget. This bottle kind of has some ugly bottle syndrome. Let me shake it. But this is kind of like a mauve type of color. Very pretty. Zoya has quite a few mauves. They're like just lighter and darker versions of this one. But I would say this one's like kind of in the middle. Next up, we have another Zoya. Obviously all these are Zoya, but this one's called Patrice. So this one, just to compare it to Corina, they do have the same shimmer element, but they're two completely different colors. This one's like a light blush type of shade, and I would say this one is more of that mauve-y purple. So we're starting to get into our neutrals a little bit here. Let me shake this one up. So this is a pastel pink cream with cool undertones, and this one's called Jody. And then we have Avril. Again, this is more of that blush tone like Corina was, but this one just doesn't have any shimmer. It's just a cream. Next up, we have Portia. Avril and Portia are very similar. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They're very, very similar. It's just that Avril is more pink, whereas this one's almost like more neutral leaning. So if you want more of a neutral, I would go with Portia. If you want more of a pinky tone, I would go with Avril. Next up, we have my only naked manicure perfector, and this is the pink perfector. So it's just a really sheer, warm tone pink polish. It's supposed to like help your nails look a little bit more like put together. It's kind of like your nails but better type of vibe. Then I have this super light pink. This is Madison. I just got this during Black Friday, and I actually wore this in January. So this is a very, very, very light pink, but it's a little bit more opaque than the nail perfector. So this actually like gives your nails some color payoff. The nail perfector is more so trying to correct any like miscoloration, like any yellowness or anything like that, any staining. So this is Zoya Ashton. So this is a beautiful metallic shimmery gunmetal type of shade. Next up, we have this beautiful cream. This one's in the shade Tiramisu. This one's gorgeous. Just a mid-tone gray cream. Then this one is Brighten, which needs to kind of be shaken up because the yellow in it is settling, but it's one of the Zoya holographics, and it is just a nude one. This color up here at the top is more accurate, but the yellow base is kind of giving this ugly bottle syndrome. But this one's a beautiful neutral with some added sparkle. Next up, we have another pixie dust. This one is called Tomoko, and this is basically kind of like a champagne gold. Very pretty. I usually don't go for these types of shades, but this one has a lot of fanfare behind it, and it really is pretty. So next up, we have Chantel, and this is kind of like a warm toned lighter neutral. Kind of like that vanilla-y type of color. Then next up, we have Taylor. I don't think I've worn this one yet. And this is a nude as well, but it's not as warm as Chantel, just to compare them side by side. Chantel is a lot warmer than Taylor. Next up, we have this beautiful chocolate, and this one's in the shade Desiree.